Hi, I'm Jordan Steedman, and I have the Total Physical Response SDAIE strategy. So today I'm just going to briefly go over it, and then I'm going to demonstrate it to the class. So first, this is really important that we choose vocabulary to visualize the lesson. We want to introduce it gradually, even write it on the board, really expose the students to it. We're going to give a physical and verbal command with it, and then we're going to drop the physical command and just give the verbal command. You only want to give a few of these at a time, and then you can go ahead and reintroduce vocabulary as soon as the students understand. So today we're going to focus on the coordinate plane. We're going to go ahead and get started. I will have this written on the board. We have parallel lines that we'll be working with today and perpendicular lines. So to illustrate, parallel lines go straight up and down, just like my arms are straight up and down. Perpendicular lines cross. So you'll see they cross like this. So go ahead and repeat after me. Parallel lines with the motion, parallel lines, perpendicular lines. Parallel lines, perpendicular lines. Very good. Good job. All right. So parallel lines run side by side. Parallel lines can run side by side like this or at a curve. These are not parallel lines. These are not parallel lines. These are parallel lines. Perpendicular lines cross. So go ahead and repeat after me and show me the motions. Perpendicular lines. Good. So perpendicular lines do not go like this. They must cross like a T or like an X. That's a perpendicular line. Great! Good job, you guys. So now that we have that, please go ahead and turn to a partner and go ahead and demonstrate those two terms. So I will say it and you will demonstrate it. So perpendicular lines. Good. Parallel lines. Very good. Great job, you guys. So now I would like to pull up our coordinate planes, which we were working on yesterday, just like this, on your graph paper. So go ahead and draw a coordinate plane. Notice that the coordinate plane is perpendicular lines. We're going to introduce two more terms, and we're going to practice these. So we are going to focus on the x-axis and the y-axis. So the x-axis runs side by side, and the y-axis runs up and down. I'm going to go ahead and write that down for you guys. So we have x here, y up and down. So to illustrate that with hand motions, we're going to have the y-axis kind of like our perpendicular lines, but it almost makes a Y. So y goes straight up and down. Y-axis, straight up and down. Okay? X-axis is straight out. And you can think about it because if we turn like this, our body kind of makes an X. So y-axis, like a Y, x-axis, y-axis, x-axis. So go ahead and do as I do and say as I say. So we go ahead, y-axis, x-axis. Great. So now you're going to turn with your elbow partners and you're going to practice this. So go ahead and show me y-axis and x-axis. Great. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to label that on your coordinate plane. So go ahead and label which one is the x-axis, label which one is the right. Now we're going to incorporate what we just learned. If you can show me a pair of parallel lines. So I'm going to walk around the classroom. Could you please draw one set of parallel lines on your coordinate plane and one set of perpendicular lines on your coordinate plane. So I will do an example to start. Parallel lines, perpendicular lines. Great. Now I'm going to go ahead and walk around the classroom and check on that. Thank you for participating today. That is the Total Physical Response SDAIE strategy.